Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fringe reaction. This is season 4 episode 6 and it's called And Those We've Left Behind. Okay, in the last episode we got Peter back, but nobody remembers who he is, but he remembers who he is. I'm not sure how that works. What reality time it's been dragged to through into an alternative timeline. Yeah, so the future that we saw, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time, but the future that we saw, is that the future from this timeline or the other timeline? And if we've now got Peter back, if Olivia and Walter start remembering who he is, will that reset us back to the original timeline, or are we stuck in this timeline now? Because I'm not sure I like this timeline. I'm not sure I like the Walter in this timeline that hasn't had that grounding and stability that Peter gave him, and he's racked with the grief of not only his own son's death but being responsible for the other Peter's death as well. It has taken a heavy toll on Walter, and I mean, I like this Walter. It's not as if I don't like this Walter. It's rather pitiful to see him like this when we've got used to him getting stronger and stronger and stronger, mentally and physically. It's hard to suddenly jump back to this. So, but what does it mean for the timeline if people actually remember who he is, or will they just now accept it that he is from an alternative timeline and just go with the flow, as it were? I mean, there's got to be a million questions that are going through Olivia, Walter, Astrid, all of their minds. We will hopefully get some answers this time. Yeah, obviously. Where are they keeping him? Is he in the lab? Oh no, he's still in CIA prison, isn't he? FBI prison.
Yeah, I'm almost done here, and then we'll read together, okay? What are you in the mood for?
Burlap Bear.
Burlap Bear, that's my favorite.
Yeah? Oh, time is... The two timelines are merging, because that's a house fire. Now she's a baby. Is time gone wrong? Is time happening all at once or something?
Mommy, what is it?
Or is this just the worlds, the realities colliding? Is this the timelines colliding or the realities colliding? They said it was going to get complicated.
People in Boston reporting strange events of deja vu.
Well, it's not just deja vu. Some of them are reporting time loops.
Time
What does that
loops.
mean? What is a time loop? Like Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Shortly before you arrived, we experienced our own anomalies having to do with time. Strange reversals in cause and effect.
You think these time anomalies may be because of me?
Yeah.
It's...
So what's Walter's theory?
Given what we know, that's a
Walter
good
doesn't have
theory.
a theory. He's made it pretty clear that he doesn't really want to have anything to do with you.
There's no change in color or anything.
It seems that this event is not caused by a bleed through from the other universe.
Right. So it is a bleed through from the different timeline.
It looks like there was a fire here, but with no apparent cause. The damage just happened in an instant.
A flash fire.
Except there were no flames. And that's not the weirdest part. According to the mother, for the duration of the event, her daughter went from being a 5-year-old to an infant.
Fire marshal says they've never seen anything like it. Some areas burnt next to places that are completely undamaged.
The outside wall had scorch marks that made a perfect circle. It's almost like the fire burned in the shape of a ball.
Fire marshal said that there was another fire here 4 years ago. We're thinking what, that this whole place flashed back to 4 years ago?
Yep, that sounds like it.
We need to get him back to
Case solved.
I want
The subject can lower the arms.
You can call me Peter.
Subject does not have an elevated radiation level. Subject appears to be solid, not phasing in and out of existence. You can inform Agent Broyles that I have completed the examination, and I conclude that this subject is not the cause of the time-related phenomenon.
Oh, but he probably is. Or probably the machine.
If I was erased from this timeline and then thrown back into it,
It stands to reason those two things could be related.
I'll be
And-
in my bedroom working on the
You can't deny that.
problem.
Yeah.
I do not wish to be disturbed.
I think this has something to do with time displacement.
and I think that when I came back here, I somehow damaged the space-time continuum. And if that's the case, there may not actually be any rules to it.
Like the apartment, the fire and the baby. The mother didn't revert to a younger age, but her daughter did.
Ah, that's a good point. I didn't even notice that.
I can never say that I liked aluminum rain.
What the? That wasn't there a second ago. And all sorts of shapes going on there.
A freight train appeared out of nowhere, almost took out a car full of teenagers.
Let's take my car.
I'll come with you guys. If I'm causing some sort of cosmic disruption, then there's going to be heightened levels of alpha radiation, but I'm going to need more specific readings. The full spectrum of EM waves, not just the...
What the? He just jumped. What the hell is going on?
How did we get here?
We drove. You alright?
No, not all right. I think I just had a time jump.
Zip authorities said their railroad line was decommissioned. The last train to run on that track was 4 years ago. Sound familiar?
Fire in the apartment building was 4 years ago.
Well, that's finally a piece of good news. We might actually have the makings of a pattern.
Oh shit. We're only 15 minutes in, and this is already the best episode of Fringe I've ever seen. These episodes just keep getting better and better. No, that's frozen. Very frozen.
Hey guys, I got some.
What?
What?
Did you remember to change the date on your dentist appointment?
Yep, I remembered.
And you took your cholesterol pill this morning?
Like always, Kate, you know you don't need to remind me of things anymore. I've turned over a new leaf.
Is that right? After 30 years?
Success?
Oh, not yet, but close, you know.
I'm sure you'll get it any day now.
You know what? I know what's going on there, but how did he know how long that time jump would last? He had it on his countdown, and this is the real reality.
Kate. Would you like some tea?
Who are you?
I thought he's using the time jumps to help her bring her back, because she's the one that works out how to do the time jumps. So he's copying her work from the past to create the loops to bring her back in order for her to complete the work that he's now working on, or something. It's a bootstrap paradox in there somewhere. Is she getting further each time?
I need to show you something.
What is it? What's wrong?
I need to show you something.
What are you talking
No, just
about?
please, come with me.
Raymond, you're scaring
Something
me.
you need to know, something amazing. I built it. From your work, I used your theories, your concepts, your brilliance.
Raymond, are you saying...
Time chambers are possible. Yeah. You need to complete it so we can keep the chamber open indefinitely.
Oh. Oh shit. What? Where did he go?
What about Walter's spiral? It led us here to the origin. Could we use it to track where the next event will occur?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I need a map.
Come with me.
Raymond, you need to stop this. Turn it off.
No. You don't understand. No, you don't know what can happen. Look, we don't have much time. You need to finish the
Tell me
equation.
why this is happening. I don't understand why this is happening. Tell me.
We don't have time!
Raymond, why did you do this?
For all the wrong reasons. And for all the right reasons, I suppose.
It's over, Raymond. They're outside.
No, they can't come in. It's impossible.
I already solved it. Upstairs, it's why I called out to you. Raymond, what have you done?
Peter? Peter, can you hear me?
Well, he doesn't want anyone to stop him.
Don't make me hurt you.
No, don't. You can't. The entire city block will be evaporated along with all of us.
He's right. If it's not shut down properly, it will cause a rip in the fabric of space-time.
It's already
Shut it down
doing it.
properly. An agent is already dead because of this machine, and right now there's a tunnel out there that's going to cease to exist, causing who knows how many more deaths.
What are you talking about?
Time displacement. There are repercussions. Repercussions I was afraid of.
I'll build it again. I'll build it again.
She's got a plan. She's too smart. It's not switching, is it? Right. Yep. Now she's upstairs, so you better go and help her.
A nurse will be here with you in case you need anything. Right?
And of course, she can't remember any of that, so
I'll be back soon.
she didn't do it. She didn't do it, did she? Yeah. Even worse. She destroyed it. Yeah. Good ending. Well, that was an exceptionally good episode. Not sure if it is going to be my favourite of all time, but it did start extremely strong. It's probably my favourite first 15 minutes of an episode. Started off really strong, slowed down a little bit, but I'm very, very grateful for this story in particular, that they took their time with the ending. It didn't just wrap up in the last 5 minutes. It really took its time. And we really need that, because it was an emotional ending. It was a very emotional episode. Of course, we can all understand how the guy felt. And in the same situation, I think probably all of us would try given that opportunity and knowing what their partner is working on, you would, wouldn't you? You would try it. And he didn't know all the extra carnage that he was causing, which is why I think he got the immunity. Still no closer for Peter's reintegration into reality yet. Like the timeline we've followed for the past 3 seasons doesn't seem to exist anymore, and it's been replaced by this weird alternate reality. But the present moving into the future seems roughly the same, apart from the shapeshifters are different now. What I'm not sure about is Peter and the machine, because Peter died as a child in this reality, so there was no one to go into the machine to open the breach in the first place. So Peter opening up the machine in the original timeline must have broken the barriers. That's where the barriers between the realities and timelines and cause and effect have been broken. Not by Peter's arrival here, but by Peter originally going in the machine. That's what I think. Still haven't worked out whether the future that he saw is part of the other side's future, our side's future, or this new reality's future. I think it all hinges on whether Olivia's sister is alive or not, and whether she's got a kid, which I don't know in this reality, because in the other side she had that rare disease, didn't she, and died quite young. Could that be the similar situation here? I don't remember Olivia in the last 6-7 episodes. I don't remember Olivia mentioning her sister or her niece. I could be wrong though. Okay then, thank you very much for watching. I'll get the next episode out for you as soon as possible. Until then, keep well, stay safe, etc, etc. Catch you later.